chair where he left it the night before. He said he didn't mean to hurt me, but I've heard that line 1,000 times or more. I told myself to stay patient, to believe he'd try a little harder soon. But promises start losing meaning when they never match what someone's willing to do. Forgiving gets heavy when I'm the only one who tries. Lifting every moment he lets fall behind. Forgiving gets heavy when he won't meet my eyes, and I'm carrying the weight he won't ever find. I clean the house in quiet circles, doing chores to calm my mind. But even sweeping floors can show you all the places love stops showing signs. Forgiving gets heavy when I'm the only one who tries. Patching up the pieces he won't even see. Forgiving gets heavy, though I've paid the price of giving more than what he's given back to me. I used to think that staying made me strong in ways he'd know, but strength don't mean much of anything when it keeps you standing somewhere cold. Forgiving gets heavy when I'm the only one who tries, and I'm tired of lifting everything alone. Forgiving gets heavy, so tonight I'll rise and walk toward a life that finally feels like home. He may never see the burden I carry, but I'll set it down before it buries me. He came home quietly late last night, hung his coat without a word. I asked him how his day had been, but his answer barely reached the room. I tried to talk the way we used to, soft and steady, taking time. But he just nodded with a tired smile, like he wasn't sure how to meet me halfway. Love won't stay when we stop trying. It slips through days we overlook. Love won't stay if we keep lying, pretending everything's the same as it once felt. Breakfast cool beside his chair, he left early without finishing much. I watched him go down the old front steps, When we stop trying, it slips through days we overlook. Love won't stay if we keep lying, pretending everything's the same. I still keep the picture on the dresser, the one where he held me close and proud. Some days it feels like someone else's story, but I'm not ready to let it go tonight. Love won't stay when we stop trying, and I can feel it drifting far from home. Love won't stay, but I keep fighting, hoping he remembers how we learned to hold on. Maybe tomorrow he'll sit a little longer, and maybe love can find its way back in. I sat down quietly at the table, tried to steady both my hands. He asked me why I looked so distant. I said I'm doing all the hurting I can stand. He waited for to tremble, but I'd grown stronger through the years. I used to break it every moment. Now I speak truths I once buried under fear. My last promise wasn't spoken loud, just a vow I made to guard my heart again. My last promise made me proud to walk away before I lost myself to him. I wore the ring he gave me proudly, even when the meaning slipped with time. But loving him kept shrinking pieces of the woman that I used to call mine. My last promise wasn't spoken loud, not a plea to make him see what he let fade. My last promise cleared the cloud of waiting for a love he never chose to save. I didn't raise my voice or tremble, didn't beg the way I once might have done. There comes a day when quiet strength outweighs the fear of living on my own. My last promise wasn't spoken loud, but he heard it when I took my final breath of calm. my last promise stands unbowed, to leave with dignity and carry myself on strong. And as I stepped out into the morning air, I finally felt a life that could belong to me. Came home late with that tired excuse, said the day just wouldn't end. I set his plate beside his chair and smiled like nothing needed to mend. He barely asked how I'd been doing, didn't notice how I held my breath. Love shouldn't feel like waiting quietly for someone's heart to take one more step. I stayed anyway, though he pulled away, holding on to promises growing thin. I stayed anyway, hoping day by day he'd remember how we used to let each other in. I folded laundry by the window, watching neighbors pass in pairs. Funny how the smallest silence makes you wonder who still cares. I stayed anyway, though he pulled away, trying to keep what he'd begun to lose. I stayed anyway, believing we could stay, even when he gave me fewer signs to choose. There comes a point you face the truth. Love won't grow where it's not held, and all the trying in the world can't fix something he never felt. I stayed anyway, though he pulled away. But tonight I finally hear my own heart speak. I stayed anyway, but not today. This time I'll choose the strength I didn't know I'd keep. And as I walk out with my head held high, I leave behind the woman who tried to steady both my hands. He asked me why I looked so distant. I said I'm doing all the hurting I can stand. He waited for my voice to tremble, but I'd grown stronger through the